the roll call of the members who we now have a record of was held after we had the flag raising for the 56 flag which was flown on the battlefield of France. After the supper, the memorial flag of Matty Heinzelman was flown. The names of the ones we have are Clarence Avery, Charles Backman, Cliff Baldwin, Clayton Bennett, Herbert Blackman, Ernest Boyce, Leon Bresson, Frank Bacon, Clayton Beers, Dennis Carroll, Charles Churchill, Henry Couch, Robert Comstock, Louis D. Bobin, Francis Dyer, Edwin Erickson, Carl Faust, Anthony Faber, Edward Fauché, Arthur Franklin, Benjamin Field, Thomas Feely, William Gabriel, Lorenzo Gaya, Edward L. Goose, Carl W. Gustavson, Andrew Goulart, Fred Gage, Harry Hampson, John Gestemeyer, George Hinckley, Gus Holmgren, Kenneth Hupper, George Johnston, Art Kelly, Alfred Lawson, Hanford Light, Ivan Lord, Paul Manasak, John P. McCarthy, Amos B. Meade, Lyman Monroe, Edward Fauché, Einar Olson, Ernest Patchen, Joseph Pulaski, Frank Pulaski, Stuart Payne, Charles Payne, Robert Payne, Michael Piccarelli, Avery D. Pike, Paul Procopi, Walter Roos, Frank Ridgway, George Roop, Kenneth Ranson, Arthur Renner, Weber Schoening, Charles J. Stone Jr., Frank Stone, Harry Stibe, George Seaberg, Stephen Setimer, Leonard Smith, Howard Stryker, Lloyd Sturgis, Anthony Sunderland, George L. Schofield Jr., Leon Taylor, Howard Taylor, Francis Vaughn, Paul Walsh, Benjamin Washburn, Clarence Wildman, Wells Wilson, Willis E. Wooden, Joseph Woolley, Francis Walsh, Joseph Zarcone. After roll call, there was a memorial service held for the 9 men who had departed by Chaplain Amos B. Meade.
Sergeant Frank Stone, will you please come forward? We'd like to have a little chat with you. On behalf of the members of the 8th Company, we wish to show our appreciation to you. We wish it were 100 times what we're going to give you, but after all, we're just poor working boys. And we're going to give you a little present here that we think you are well worthy of. You and the missus have earned it down through the years, because if it wasn't for you, we would not be here tonight as a reunion of the old 8th Company. So Frank, here is a recorder. We hope you will enjoy it for many years to come, as we know you will. Thank you and good luck. Mrs. Jenny Stone, will you please come forward? The fellows wished to make you a little gift here, or give you a little gift that it isn't much, but we certainly appreciate what you have done in the past and the work that has been involved, and we love you, each and every one. May God bless you. Now, Frank, last but not least, we have a little package here with a little yellow ribbon. I don't know who designed the yellow ribbon. We're artillery. It could mean a significant, but I know that's not true. So here, it isn't much. Don't unwrap it here. Wait till by and by. Best of luck.
Thank you, Cliff. Thank you, Cliff. It was quite something when I heard about this tape recorder being given to me from these boys who I've known for the past 50 years. Majority of them. In fact, I've known all of the fellows from the 8th Company from the original starting point way back in 1910. So I'm pretty well acquainted with the majority and know how much it must have been in a sacrifice for you to donate enough money to buy a tape recorder, a fan of $50, a loving cup, which I say cost about 30 cents, but I understand that it costs a whole dollar, and plus a $10 bill to go out and get something to eat, believing that certain places fed you better than others. Yes, tears came down my eyes or flowed quite freely when I first got the information about it. I've more or less got over it because I have always been on the giving end and very seldom on the receiving end. This machine will be used for tape recording of the 8th Company activities and for replaying many of the 8th Company activities that we have already got tapes for. As far as Mrs. Stone is concerned, she gets a great deal of joy and fun out of showing her $50 fan, and she is sure that nothing will ever happen to it or never get broken up. But I get just as much fun out of showing my little cup, loving cup, that was given to me as she does out of her fan. And when we was talking about the loving cup, back in 1911, there was cups given out for a athletic meet at the old Hull's Armory, and I told them that I had the cup of that time and presented it or showed it to some of the boys, and two of the boys who were there, who were here tonight, said that they also had won one on different events. Mine was the equipment event. Well, I'm sure that this will be a very, very lovely thing for us to have, to own, and for you folks to help enjoy, in addition to just coming here. And for 50 years, next year, we are planning on something really, really big and worthwhile. I do hope you'll all have time to come to the reunion next year. Thank you. Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle.